Hello and good morning to you. My name is Neil Pinkett and today's video presentation is the Suzuki Jimny 1.3 JLX. In metallic gold this one, 1300cc 5-speed manual car with a mere 57,000 miles on it. So it's 13 years old with 57k, so it's about half average miles. 3-door car, they're all 3 doors. This one's got the hard top with the roof bars. And has a few little minor marks here and there on it, but nothing really to worry about too much. Could just do with a little bit of paint bought for it and touched in nicely. Alloy wheels, steel wheels with the Dueler tyres on. Looks like the Dueler tyres all round. Bit of tax to go with the car until the end of November. And it's only £135 tax for a year because it's a 1.3. And it looks pretty tidy. It's got the original supplying dealer's number plates, Williams, Suzuki of Bristol on the front there. It's got Williams tax disc holder still on it as well, and it's only had 2 owners. Alas, we've got no service documentation for it, but we do have a few. We do realise that the car has been serviced in Bristol Street Motors in Bristol, and it's a main dealer, so it's had some money spent on it. The tyre cover basically reveals that there's a pretty worn out but inflated tyre on the back there. Rear wiper, high level brake light. Let's have a look around the tyres then. So, good tyre there, plenty of tread on it. This one here, again, plenty of tread on that one, so no spends to make on those tyres. The headlights are in really good order and are not opaque or anything, they're in nice clear condition. Got a few scuffs and marks, just again a little bit of touching up will do nicely. And again, a good tyre, so you've got Bridgestone Duelers all round, all good tyres. Little boot space, but folding rear seats, only a four-seater car, so 4-seater car, and a headrest all round as well. The roof lining's in pretty good condition. Grab handles for the other passengers, and inertia reel safety belts in the back there. There's a little toolkit and wheel brace jack. There's a little space underneath there. They're very well respected, these little Jimnys. High and low ratio, little 1300, nice little 4-wheel drive car, and because they're short wheelbase, they do tend to respond well for rough terrain. It's not like they get perched up on high crests and things by having a long wheelbase. So, yeah, all pretty good. The interior is fairly clean, actually. It's a nice bright interior, although the steering wheel's just showing some signs of wear. The 57k is warranted miles. It does show up on Vozo as being warranted. And it was just a 2-owner car, as I say. The seat bases flop up, the back seats fold down. It's just general age, really, that's caused that. It's just a bit of foam, which is lost on the bolster. But all looking pretty good. I've driven it about 30 miles now, and it drives fine. It's no speed machine, to be fair. Little 1300 in a fairly biggish car. Well, I say biggish car, but heavyish car because of all the 4-wheel drive train and stuff like that. But she starts up nicely. Airbag light goes out as it should. I don't think it has ABS, it's pretty uncomplicated in that respect. Yep, just airbag, so you haven't got ABS to worry about failing the MOT. Cup holders, high and low ratio, 5-speed manual, digital clock. I don't think it's been smoked in, no, look, brand new, never been smoked in. Little radio cassette player, and fan heater. There's your rear wiper. You can just make it out in the video on the mirror there. That's all that was in the glove box, so I'll have a look out to see if I can pick up an owner's manual from eBay, etc. The temperature gauge all works fine, the gear knob's fine, the horn, all that's okay. It does have electric windows, one touch, tinted glass, both sides work fine. Only one key, I'm afraid, as well at the moment, so we are going to try and rattle off a letter to the previous owner, see if they can furnish us with some of the details. Maybe, you never know, it might be sat in their drawer at home and just not handed in to the dealer when it was PX'd in. Little dent here with a little bit of corrosion showing, just again another little splodge of paint in there would help nicely. The windscreen's perfect, the leading edge of the bonnet's got a little couple of chips there, but nothing much to worry about. Okay, a little Jimny 1.3 JLX, really good news for the up and coming winter. I'll leave you with that shot. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, welcome to the documents and servicing records for the Suzuki Jimny. The Jimny shows as just 2 owners from new, both ladies, in fact. 2 owners from new. Both owners in Bristol, by the looks of it. Yep, in Bristol. Last change of ownership back in 2002 in June, so that's practically a marriage, really, over 10 years with that one car. 2000, 06-15, 15th of the 6th, 2000 was the registration date. Jimny JLX 1298cc in gold. So one service, V5. The MOT certificate is valid until June the 22nd, 2014. There were no advisory notices for the car mechanically, just that there was a child seat fitted and it didn't allow full inspection of the adult belt, which I've done and shows it's perfectly acceptable. The owner's manuals and the service wallet are all missing at the moment, including the spare key, so hopefully they'll come through, but can't be guaranteed with that. Carco is the main dealer that this car came from. We'll try and give them a buzz and see whether they've still got it sat on the salesman's desk. But what I've done is I've done a VOSA report, and it all shows that the mileage is warranted. 2013 it had 55,000 miles on it. In 2006 it had 30k. In 2007 it had 33. In 2008 it had where's the mileage? It's not there. 2008 data test. I think this is all a bit hiddly-fiddly. 2009 it had 39k. 2010 it had 42,000. 2013 55k. 2011 it had 45. 2012 it had 50. 2013, this is all duplicated, so it's all been printed out a bit hiddly-fiddly, but it all makes sense. The mileage goes up as it should, so it's warranted miles. We've got one receipt here for an MOT which was done at Bristol Street Motors, and in fact nearly all of the previous MOTs were done at Bristol Street Motors. They're all listed here, and main dealers as well, so it wouldn't appear that the person who's owned it is skimped on servicing the vehicle, and that would mean that with no advisories on the MOT, that's good news. And this one was done at Bristol Street Motors, which is a main dealer over in Bristol, and there's a health check there as well, as well as the emissions check. So we've got the documentation there. Will it come through? Let's hope so, but I would pretty much guarantee it's got a decent history behind it with no advisories on the last MOT. Okay, let's go back to the car.